Okay.
Hello, and welcome back to another Moff Dad Minecraft tutorial. In today's video, we're going to finish our tree farm catch system. We're going to use water and soul sand and hoppers and build a pretty cool system. Let's get started. Alright, we're at the bottom of our tree farm. All the water will come down here and go into this catch system. Let's go in here. So we have water here flowing, and we're doing the stair step system where every 7 blocks. On the 8th block, it drops. If you have an 8th block here, it will just stop and not go any further. And we have this block here to block it off, so we need to have the water come all the way down here. We'll put soul sand right here. We'll have water going all the way up here to the top, and then our catch system will be up there. So we do need a good water supply, so what we're going to do is we're going to come right here. And we're going to dig that out. We're going to do 1, 2. Now, we have endless water down here as we work. And then when we're done, we'll just fill that in. And easy peasy. So let's first put in our scaffolding. So let's do it. I think right here is good. We'll hold this down. Scaffolding should go up to the ceiling. It stops, so we know we're up there. And we also need to put our soul sand down here. So I have 1 soul sand here. We're going to put the soul sand right there so the water will drop into here. And when it hits the water in the soul sand, it always moves it up. So if we drop our first water right here, the next block will go up. The next block. And we'll keep doing this all the way up until we get to the top. The water has to be continuous for it to work. Otherwise, the soul sand will stop working. All right, so now the water's up to the top, and you can see the bubbles there. And once we block this off, the water will flow over here. I've already laid my chests where I want them to catch, so we'll install hoppers here in a minute, and it'll flow over, and we're going to build a really cool catch system where the items loop around and drop back into the system, and they keep going over the hoppers if we overload the system. All right, we've come down here. I have glass, so we're going to put glass there. We'll just keep doing glass all the way up. All right, so the water's now working perfectly. I need to put in a trapdoor to stop the water flow. So I'm actually going to break that and put a trapdoor right there. So now we can see the water's flowing really nicely up here. We're going to install a piece of ice right there. And we're going to take a trapdoor and we're going to set it right there. And then we're going to put a block here. So now, as the water flows, okay, we need to first fill this back in real quick. All right, so now this is flowing in. I like to give the water here at least 4 blocks before it hits here. I don't think it's necessary, but it's just my preference. So the water will flow. So now if I take some items here and I throw them, they're going all the way up there. All right, now that this part's done, let's go up top and finish our catch system. All right, we're back up here, and look, here are the items that we had go up the system, so it's working. Okay, I'll put a block here so I can hop up and add my hoppers. I need to crouch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 hoppers going into there. And then what I'm going to do is I like to place a chest right here with hoppers going in there and there. So now these 4 hoppers will pull into these 2 chests, and then these 2 chests will pull into these 2 hoppers into this chest. So all of our items will catch into the system and go into one chest. All right, we have some water. Put that there. All right, we finished this part. Now we want to have it expand around and drop back in. So I'm going to break this piece of glass right here. Add in this trap door. And we'll put a piece of ice under there. So now the items, if these hoppers are full from too much overflow, the items will continue on this path. And we'll add more water right here. Break this right here. Put that up there. Drop that ice there. And then we can actually there we go. All right, now if we send too many items into this system and we overflow it, if they go over these hoppers and the hoppers are full, it will continue around and then drop it right back into the system. So we won't lose any items by them bundling up on the last hopper and sitting there and then overflowing the system. So let's test this out. Let's come right here. We have 17 of these guys. Let's just start throwing them down. They should start coming up here. Going into these hoppers. Great. All right, our catch system is ready to roll. We can put these here so we don't fall down there. We can turn on our water. It'll flow into here, come up, come over, go into these hoppers, come across here, come back down. Very, very simple, but also kind of complex. It's pretty cool. So let's go look at a bigger system that I built over in Grey Havens, but the same concept. Okay, we're here. This is a much bigger system. This was my first real catch system that I built, and it's the same concept. The water comes up with the items. It comes over all these hoppers, continues over the ice, comes over here, drops down, comes across here, does the same thing with the ice, and then catches back in the system. And I have overdone this system because I have a huge farm above here. Let's go check it out. Oh, hey, buddy. So this entire farm catches into that one system. So if I come over here, flip this switch, half of the water is going to shoot all these items down into the system. Let's go look. Here we go. Look at that. Yeah, so these hoppers caught all of them, but if I did the other side too, it would have overdone the system, and they all would have been down here at the very end, and this one hopper would have had to been carrying the full load. So when I do both sides, it just comes all the way around, and you can see these hoppers there. They can fill up quick, only 5 spots. Now I gotta go replant that side. So you guys have a fun day. Enjoy Minecraft. In the next video, we'll chop down all those trees and we'll see what that yield is on that tree farm. and maybe we'll come to Gray Havens and check out this village with the soccer field and the baseball field and Sundari Village. Instead of subscribing to another YouTube channel, get outside, get some sun, get some rain, get some wind in your face. Whatever it is out there, just go outside and enjoy yourself. Thank you for watching.